It must be nice to be Magic Johnson in Los Angeles. That must be a good... Everywhere you go,
it's
people
the
freak
coolest
out.
thing. It's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
It's just like being Conan, you know, in Boston.
Thank you. No, in Boston, they're like, you left. Screw you, pal. How come you didn't stay in Boston? That's what they're like in Boston. You know that.
But you're still a Boston fan, though.
Yeah, I am a Boston Celtics fan, I have to tell you.
Yeah.
Yes. I can't change my allegiance. That's where I'm from.
Right.
I must stay.
And you always have told me that. You like Larry Bird more than me. I got it.
I call you up.
I still come on the show anyway.
Yeah. You make it sound like I call you up at home. I like Larry Bird more than you. I don't do that. Sometimes it comes up in conversation.
Yes,
I love you. I admire you. I think you're one of the greatest players of all time. But I grew up, and we were so...
Don't apologize.
I won't apologize. Okay. I like Larry Bird more than you. This is exciting. Now you're a Dodgers owner, okay? This is exciting stuff. And I'm curious, have you ever played baseball in your life?
For about 20 minutes. Yeah, went out for the team for our first game.
How old are you when this is happening?
Now I'm, 10, 11?
Yeah.
Little league.
Yeah.
And I did okay in the field.
Yeah.
But now it's time for us to bat. And Conan, a brother is not used to a fastball coming at his head and not knowing that it's going to break inside.
Right.
So I was bailing out.
Oh, you were stepping out every time?
Every time.
Right.
And strike one, strike two, strike three, I was out. So the coach called me over and said, I don't think this game is for you. And I said, you're right. I was going to quit anyway. So I just...
That's great. That's great, though, that you knew to, like, okay, I'm going into an... were there other sports you tried afterwards?
No, I played
Field
football.
hockey, anything like that?
Well, we ice skate in Michigan, so I played ice hockey.
I can imagine,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's so funny because you'd think great athletes would be great at any sport. I remembered once, years ago, I played in a charity softball event with Knicks great Patrick Ewing.
Yes.
Terrible. He was terrible. I'm sorry to sell that man out, but he was terrible. The ball would come his way and he'd be like, ah! Couldn't do it. Just wasn't his sport.
No, you know, everybody can't play every sport, you know, and so I understand that. And plus, I'd rather be the owner than the player. So
Yeah.
Good.
Very nice. Well, have you got ideas on how to spice up baseball? Do you want to make any changes or anything you want to do with the game of baseball that you think might add some excitement to it? Because your nickname Showtime, you make it it's fast-paced, it moves.
Right.
Baseball must seem so slow to you.
Well, it is slow, but also it's family-driven, so it's fun. And it's nice being outside. But if you got some suggestions, I would definitely take them back.
I'm glad you asked. This is what I think. Hear me out. I think when you hit the ball, you should have the choice of either running to first base or to third. Once you commit to a direction, you have to keep going in that direction.
Okay. So
you'd have players crossing each other between third and second. Also, after you hit the ball, you hang onto the bat. You get to use it twice in the course of the game to clear out the path ahead of you. This is a much more exciting game, is it not, what I'm describing?
You're going to take Bud Seeley and get him out and name you the new commissioner of baseball.
There's also an idea between third and home, there's a slip and slide. You just slide up.
I do like that one.
Okay, good.